everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Eternal Beginner, and today for you guys I have a unboxing of some headphones. Please subscribe to my channel and let's get to it. So, I ordered these headphones because I haven't bought any headphones for a very long time. I just haven't needed it because I haven't been commuting as much. It's a long story, but yeah, I'm sort of under siege and house arrest by my guardians since a lot of gang stalking started, and I have a really good video for you guys to watch based on people who have experienced gang stalking. So I'll put that in the description below to share it for anyone who understands what I'm talking about. It is not fun, and that video really helped, for me to just seeing how many other people are experiencing this at this time and how devastating it can be to your life. And I've been incredibly lucky to, not let anyone gaslight me and just not let people mess with me even further. So I'd love to empower more people to share that video with them also, so that they can, be more empowered and more protected. So anyways, a little digression, but really not digression, because today we're going to be talking about, air tube headphones. I bought these. I wanted it for podcasting, which, I could have just gotten anything, but I really wanted to try these air tube headphones, which are meant to be low EMF. They're meant to protect you. The tubes are like made of, I don't know how the technology works yet. I'm trying to understand it, but they're like air tubes, and they protect you from all that immense extra amounts of EMF, especially if you're gonna plug it into your phone when you're outside and stuff like that. So it protects your ears, your head, from all the nasty EMFs. So there aren't that many on the market. There's only, as far as I know, the DefenderShield ones. And there weren't that many video reviews on it, so this was kind of a risk for me to get, but I thought, hey, why not? I'll do the video for it. And for me, I need it for a very specific reason. It's for podcasting. So we'll see how that goes after I podcast with it. So I'll come back and do an extra review past the first impressions we're gonna get here when we open the box, and hopefully they're good. And I just hope, one of the first pairs of headphones I had, I was really apprehensive, let's just say, about getting, because they kind of look like the Beats ones, and that was like the first pairs of headphones I ever had. I had those pink Beats. I loved the way they freaking looked, but they used to literally give me the worst headache and hurt my head so bad. And there's a crazy story with those headphones, because I had them on me and I left them at a friend's house one night, when that night happened to be a night where there was a lot of strangers around that I had never met. And there was this girl who, I don't know, I'd never met her. She was there, and she was very incredibly drunk, and she was causing a storm. It was a very strange night, very strange. And I left them there, and I told my friend that night, I was like, I've left my headphones there. But everyone in that house was just I don't know, it was a weird place, and nobody got back to me. And the next morning they couldn't find it, and and funny story, this girl, you know, I never forget a face. I can forget names, but I never forget a face. And this girl walked in to my place of work, and she was wearing my headphones. I was working at the pharmacy at the time, and she walked into the pharmacy wearing my Beats headphones, and I was like, oh my god, what do I do? Like, I knew it was just such a trap. It was like such a, you know, drama, victimizer trap to pull me into something that was just gonna cause me even more of a headache. So I just let it go. I just watched her walk around with my stolen headphones on her head. I don't think she even remembered me. That's how incapacitated she was that night. And I just let it go, and I took it as a blessing that God rid me of those headphones. I was just like, that's the silver lining. Those things were like hurting my head. And later on, I even realized, you know, they had crazy bad EMFs because they were wireless, and like, so really, I think, you know, I had that feeling at the time. I was like, this is God working for me in a very strange way. So I'm just gonna let it go. So that was the story with those headphones, and then I replaced them because I still wasn't aware that wireless was hurting me. And I wasn't as sensitive as I am now to it. I was sensitive, like I was getting the symptoms, and a lot of people, 90% of people are, they just don't know what they're feeling. But there comes a point where you get so sensitive you can't even, I don't know, something happens to your body where the sensitivity just like boils over and you just can't. And that happened to me in 2023, and I couldn't even have Wi-Fi running in the house. Like, if it's on right now, I get sick. Like, so I have to have it off, and that's when we turned everything into Ethernet. But at the time I didn't know, so I replaced them with, like, you know, these really light pink Audio Technicas, and those were good. But I've stopped being able to use those since 2023 as well. But that's around the time I was also put on house arrest because of all the gang stalking and weird events that started happening. So back to that video, it will be in the description below when I can find it. I hope I still have it somewhere for you guys, for people who know what that's like, to go watch that video, because it's a really, really cool video somebody put together about all the different people around the world who've experienced things like this. The mind control and the targeting that is so specific, that we don't know why some people experience and others don't, and it's just, and I guess that's part of how they keep us, you know, divided, and they make some people look crazy, and that's why that video is so important, and it's in the it's going to be in the description below or over here somewhere. I will find it and put it here into the video. Yeah, so yeah, that was the story of the headphones. Please subscribe to this channel, because there's going to be so many cool videos coming. Please, 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 please subscribe. And yeah, and you know, support me on my website. Please go check out my products that I work so hard on to make some very unique things that just the best in the market, like the best. I don't think people realized how awful the industries are around, you know, health, beauty, supplement products. Like, they are a tragedy, honestly. And I'm trying, single-handedly trying to, like, override that crap with my products, which I don't just add anything on there, you know, it's only like essentials, and I'm building it from block. Like, I don't like just like getting on the next, you know, trend bandwagon, stuff like that. So go check that out, support me there, please. Back to the thing, I ended up finding this one. I ended up buying it from Earthing Oz. It's, you know, I almost bought it straight from DefenderShield because they had, just a couple of days ago, they had a Valentine's Day sale. So like I was doing all the exchange rates with my bank, you know, because I used to work for the remittance, and I just love doing it. I love like doing exchange rates for no reason at all. But it would have been around the same price, but I just thought, and then I found this last minute, and they had Afterpay. They're a cute little website in Australia, so I really wanted to try them. And I've wanted to buy Earth Runners from them for a while, but you know, summer's almost over, so maybe next year, we'll see. The packaging, I think it says it's like plastic. So, made from 100% ocean-bound plastic pollution, 100% recycled, which you guys know I don't know how I feel about like recycled plastics. Like I would have preferred like biodegradable packaging, even though they're weird to touch. But speaking of, yeah, I covered it with one of my shipping labels. By the way, my shipping labels, my packaging is all like for my brand, Say Sun Organics, or anything else you buy from me, just the best. Like even my stickers are like eco stickers, basically. Even their glue isn't toxic. And yeah, anyways, that's a little bit about my brand. But I love it. I love the orange, and I love the little sticker, and it says since 2013. So that's really cool, because you know, a lot of you just see like the alignment to the ascension cycle. 2013, like 2012 was the ascension cycle, and then they started this brand. So I think they're in alignment, and I like that. So let's open it. Yeah. I hope I'm recording this in the right audio thing, or else guys, didn't. Yay. Ooh. Okay. Smells weird, just like everything that is made of some sort of plastic. Yeah, they have a little card, a little thank you card. So orange, I like orange. It's my receipt. Oh, and a little handwritten note. That is so cute. Thank you. Thanks for, wow, nice handwriting. Thanks for shopping at Earthing Oz. Wishing you all the best with your health and wellness journey. Kind regards, the Earthing Oz team. The Earthing Oz team. Look at that. Isn't that cute? But wow, that handwriting, guys. I don't know. I'm not good at reading cursive. It's pretty good. It's a pretty handwriting, I must say. And then what's this? Oh, it's like a cute self-love ritual guide, guys. That's cute. Build your own self-love ritual. Explore a rhythm that works for you. The time of day I feel most connected is ... A nature-led practice I want to try is... Ooh, I should do this with you guys. Maybe I'll do this with you guys at the end of the video. We'll see. Yes, and this is... It doesn't smell good. You know, it's because the packaging's plastic. I mean, I'd love for these companies to figure out how to do things even better, but, you know. EMF radiation-free headphones. Woohoo! So if I can't use these for podcasting, I might give them to my brother. We'll see, because he still commutes a lot. He comes to mine and stuff to hang out. So for him, it would be really well. And if I do like them for podcasting, he's probably gonna get a pair. And he'll see how they are as well. So I thought there'll be no loss, you know. And hopefully, I do like them for podcasting, and that's that. And I love because I love the logo. Look at that, guys. How cute is that? Yes, shield. 12D shield. Wow. I love it. It's so cute. They got me with that logo. They really, really got me. Okay. You know, classic headphone case. Pretty good roomy case. You know, that. There it is. There's the headphones. Ta-da! And yeah, there's a little thing. Does anyone read these? I like that there's like a little thing here. That's pretty good. A little mesh thing you can put your things in if you're out and about. Nice headphones. Ooh, they feel good. They're light. They're light. I was afraid they wouldn't be. They're bulky, but they're light. And they don't feel like the Beats ones. Thank goodness. Liking the feel. Like, I already feel like a difference with these than most. But they feel light. They feel more like... They're somewhere in between. They're a little bit heavier than the Audio-Technica ones I had. They were comfy, but they're... Oh, the clamp's not bad. But they're not heavy. Ooh, cute. Can't see the logo. Where's the logo? The logo. Yeah, I can't hear anything now. I like it. What is this made of? It's definitely not leather. It smells a bit, you know, chemically. I wish they would do it in leather. I don't know if that would make it heavier or not. Logo's not as noticeable as I would have liked it, guys. Is this like a cheaper version they made? Huh, interesting. I don't know, can you guys see it? Yeah, I love... I wish the logo was more noticeable, because I think this is a different type, guys. I think they made a new version. Is that why it was cheaper? They're light, though. If they did make a new version and it made it lighter, because I think the last ones looked more like Beats because it was like more metal, which made the logo look better. Like it was more noticeable and like... But it wasn't... I think it would have been heavier. I do like that these remind me of my Audio-Technicas, but bulkier with like more cushion. Okay, I'm gonna go wear these for like 10 minutes. They feel comfortable. Like, they feel comfy right now. They feel comfy. They're bulky, but they feel comfy. And they feel really secure, so it's probably going to be good for podcasting because you can't have any sound leak out. So I'm going to go wear these for a little bit. 10 minutes. Just going to walk around like this in the house. And then I'll be back and give my, 10-minute review. Guys, I'm back and 10-minute review. Still pretty comfortable. I went and, pumped some music. And I'm not gonna lie, the sound... Okay, I'm gonna take this off. Like, it is comfortable. The fact that I'm, like, talking with it on. Like, obviously there's, like, a mechanism on your head, but it's not giving me that, like, the clamp thing. I don't even know what it is. Like, the Beats used to, like, literally make me feel like I'm inside a torture device. And I was still wearing them. I don't even know how the fuck that worked. But anyways, how the heck... Yeah, the Beats used to make me feel like I'm inside a torture device. I don't even know why. Well, I thought I had no choice. I thought these are headphones, Anyways, that was back in the day. The dark ages of 2017. For God's sakes. 2018. 2017. Dark times, alright? So we know better now. We know much better these days. So yeah, it's a testament that it's so comfy. That's just on my head. I don't like the smell. It smells, chemically, but it's kind of it's still the dark ages. We need to move into the future. I don't know. There needs to be something much better invented. The whole technology is in the dark ages right now, so I can't really complain about this specific company. Yeah, they're comfy. And the cushions are like really comfy. And there's this top cushion as well that's pretty comfy. But when I was pumping the music, I'm not gonna lie, the sound isn't, me, like, I don't know. For most people, it might be loud enough. For me, no, because I like to go like, I like to go off, like my ears. I have to feel like I'm in another universe. So the sound doesn't get loud. Bless you, sir. Whoever sneezed. Did a dad sneeze out there? It was such a dad sneeze. Bless you. Afiat bashe. Yeah, that's how you say it in Farsi when someone sneezes. Yes, well, where was I? That sneeze completely just threw me off. Oh, it has the right and left. Oh, I was wearing it right. That's good. I had the right on the left. Right. Okay. So basically, very comfy so far. Like, I think this will do for podcasting so far from what the feels I'm getting. Like, I don't see any other closed back headphone being any more comfortable, but I'm still gonna do a review after I try and podcast with it. But what I was talking about was the sound. The sound it's not clear enough and it's not loud enough. There is that. But, you know, I did feel less. I only plugged it into the laptop because I'm still waiting for one of those thingy-majiggy adapter things, because this won't go into my freaking phone. No. Because I have an iPhone 11 and they only have a headphone jack and a USB-C one. They don't, because, you know, iPhone doesn't make the lightning anymore, which they should have never. But anyways, I'm waiting for an adapter, so I can't plug it into my phone to see. But even for like even into the laptop, I did feel like a lot less of that heat, you know, like that comes through from the EMFs. Like, you feel your head getting hot and stuff like that. So, but yeah, I still gotta plug it into a phone when I get the adapter and give that review, because I can see like me using this even for like phone calls, but I'd probably get like their air tube earphones for that, because that would be helpful, because even speaking on the phone for like 5 minutes hurts me. So I can see how the air tube earphones would be really handy for the phone. So I might have to invest in one of those as well. So yeah, that's so far what I have to say on them. And yeah, the only other thing is I wish the logo was more like, you know, like shiny and like obvious, and there was like the blue in there and the silver. But you know, I don't know if they have a feasible way of accomplishing that whilst keeping it this lightweight. So I wouldn't want to sacrifice on how lightweight it is and how it feels more like an Audio-Technica than a Beats just for the logo. But I would like a better logo, like a more, because I love that logo. You know, like, it's so good. I don't know if you guys can see it. You see, like, it's just like not really there. It's like, yeah, that's the only disappointing part, because I was really looking forward to that. Yeah, that's all I got to say so far. I'll do some reviews. I'll do some more takes when I have more to say on them, because I want this to be a pretty... Look how cushiony it is. Okay, sorry. Alright, I'm going. Yeah, I'll come back with some more info for you guys on how they go in other circumstances, podcasting, connected to the phone, etc., etc. And I'll get some of my boyfriend's input as well. He's like a music producer, so I know he's not going to be happy with this, because he was wondering if you could get them for like producing as like monitoring headphones, but I don't, from what I can tell, I don't think that's going to be feasible at this point. So anyways, thank you for being here thus far, and keep watching, because I'll be back in just a few seconds. You're going to listen to Doja again?
Yes, I am. Is there a left and right?
Yeah, there is.
Yeah, right. They're comfy.
Yeah, they're comfy, yeah. That was my first impression as well, which was the main thing.
Yeah, very bassy.
Yeah.
Not much high end.
No.
Yeah. They work.
They work, yeah.
But yeah, not for
No, definitely not for
not for like mixing or anything.
No.
Obviously.
The second I heard it, I was like, nope, this
Yeah.
is not gonna work for mixing.
No. But yeah, they just...
They're like kind of
They sound pretty good. Like,
they're pretty good, yeah.
they're just missing some high end, so they're a bit muddy.
Exactly. The word was like, I felt like they were muffled.
Yeah,
Like,
muffled.
yeah.
Is good.
That's what it felt like to me. But they're comfy.
Yeah.
They'll do the job for like the podcast. I'll see how they go, but most likely. Oh, EMFs. That's another thing. Oh, I'm wearing my headphones. So far, so far is very comfortable.
So you're wearing DefenderShield
Yes, I finally got them, but the logo's
headphones.
not good enough. Let me see.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm wearing that, and so far so comfortable, and I can hear it. Like for music, it's not the best.
Yeah, I tried
But
them
it
out.
protects.
They're very muffled. Like there's
Yeah.
no high frequencies. It like cuts
Mhm.
off. It like.
Immediately when I put it on, I was like, but for podcasting, I'm not really telling a difference.
Of
like,
course,
I can hear my
it's
voice
good for
clear,
like just monitoring
and it's comfortable enough.
for sure. Yeah.
And I do feel like I mean, with this, there wouldn't be that much EMFs because there's no.
Yeah, it's not like you're
But
plugged
it
into
does
a
have Bluetooth, technically speaking.
technically,
So,
but we're not. It's not on.
yeah, but like so,
technically.
but still, like it's gonna reduce it. So
Yeah.
I'm happy with that. I'm not gonna like give him too far.
Yeah.
Jokes, but he'll get some for himself. But now I'm like, they're really comfy. It's been, how long has it been? Whoa, 444.
Hey.
444.
Yeah, it's been that long.
44 minutes? Yeah, so far I don't feel like it's not hurting my head at all.
Yeah.
The clamp, like some headphones,
Yeah.
it is not hurting my head at all. So, yeah, let's move on to EMF. It was like an hour-long podcast, and it was really, really, really super comfortable. Like, the feeling, the sensation from wearing them, like, didn't change at all, even after an hour, and it didn't feel like it was going to change. Like, it wasn't any more or less comfortable than when you just put it on, which is quite comfortable. So they are the most comfortable headphones I have ever worn. And I'm not just saying that, like, they are the most comfortable. They don't sound the best. And as you guys know, I'm not happy with the logo. I just wish it was like, bing. But as far as comfort goes, they are super comfortable. And for podcasting, they're perfect. And obviously for just, reducing EMFs. And I haven't checked it out with the phone yet. So I'm going to do that right now. And if you guys are like me and you have an iPhone 11, which it's actually so lucky that I have an iPhone 11. It turns out like iPhone 12 is where you go into 5G. So it's very interesting that I chose an iPhone 11 because iPhone 12 was out, but I wanted the iPhone 11. And I got the iPhone 11 even though I was so intent on having a bigger memory and they didn't have the bigger memory in the 11. I still chose the 11. And now I find out, like, this entire time, the iPhone 12 was when the change happened to 5G. So if you're also concerned about 5G, iPhone 11 is the latest, so you're definitely going to need one of these guys. And I found this Ugreen one is really, really, really good. Like, I've had those other ones, like, even the Apple ones are so shit. Like, but these Ugreen ones, I don't know if you guys can see, but they're just really well made and sturdy, and they're perfect. Like, so much better than the Apple ones, and they feel like they're gonna last. And I got this one for like $20, and it was like $15 shipping. And you put it in, so that's the adapter. The adapter into the lightning, because that's what iPhone 11 has. 333, yay! Woohoo! 333. And yeah, so let's try it out with the phone, because I can't even hold my phone for longer than 5 minutes, and I feel nauseous, sick. I have to go do EMF recalibration. It's a whole thing, guys. So we'll see how I feel. I'm just gonna do like a couple minute test with this, because I don't usually like go out like wearing them, but I already have, my brother does a lot of like train commutes, so I'm going to definitely recommend these for him. He also he lost his Audio-Technica headphones as well. But again, like, it seems like a higher power is at work here. Taking our headphones, our wireless headphones. So, okay, I'm gonna test this out. I'm gonna play Crystals and Walnuts. Okay, I'm gonna put the phone away so I can feel. That test is done, and all I can say is, I mean, the phone is this far away from me, right? So like, I can feel it a lot less. The phone itself, because it's running, I still feel, basically guys, I'm like a human EMF reader at this point. Like, I don't need one of those human like radiation meter things, because I am one literally. And what I've, like, as far as the phone is, but while it's on, I can feel the phone coming, but obviously not as much as like I can actually handle it, because it's that like this far away from me. But my head, literally cool as a cucumber. Okay, nothing, like, it's just so cooling. The second you put on headphones, you start feeling sweaty. The heat starts, you know, even earphones. So it was definitely even less than like normal earphones, like wired earphones or normal wired headphones. So I definitely could feel the difference of how much more cooling and the reduction of the EMF, the negative radiation, that is coming from 99.99 devices. Like I said, this is like the only one on the market I could find that's accessible and was easy to buy. And thank you to, like, lots of websites had it, but I'm really happy that I went with Earthing Oz. Like, and I found them last minute. I was about to buy them from like 2 different places, and like I said, I was about to buy them directly from DefenderShield from America, but I didn't, and somehow last second I found Earthing Oz, and I got it from them, and I'm really happy I got it from them, because that's that I would do at the end of the video for you guys. If you've made it to this point, please subscribe, hit that bell, okay? And I'm excited to do this. I actually haven't read this, like, the questions properly or thought about them, so this is gonna be funny. Okay, let's see. So it says, Earthing Oz, build your own self-love ritual. Explore a rhythm that works for you. So that's on one side, and the other side it says the self-love ritual guide. So it gives you a little how and why on why you should ground and breathe. Good idea. Number 2, catch the light, how and why. And number 3, check in with yourself, how and why. Number 4, reconnect with nature, how and why. And number 5, protect your sleep, how and why. And these are all really good things, and maybe in another video I might go even deeper on this, but for today's sake with this video, I'm just going to do a quick little answer thing. And I would add number 6, or I would actually put, yeah, number 6, doesn't matter. Number 6, I would add 12D Shield, Lisa Renee's 12D Shield, because that shit changed my life. If we can move on to number 1 question, the time of day I feel most disconnected is, the time of day I feel most disconnected is, honestly, it is when I'm not 12D shielding, so that could be any time of day, but I do struggle with, I struggle with the time when it gets like dark. I think that's a lot of things. A lot of people get that depression, you know, like that, the sunset depression. So I definitely get that. So I would say that is one of my struggle times. It always has been for me personally. Like, I get this like weird feeling of depression. And that is a time I really need to like meditate and 12D shield and do all those things and like take stock. Or I can like spiral towards a bad direction. Number 2, a nature-led practice I want to try is, it's hard to say because obviously a nature-led practice I want to try is, I would love to go hiking every day, but honestly, I don't have access to that. I'm trying to move somewhere where I can do that, and that's definitely a goal of mine, but as of right now, I don't really have access to like going on beautiful hikes, which I would do every single day if I could. One thing that would be really cool, maybe a nature-led practice I want to try is to like go out for sunrise every morning. Like that would be pretty damn cool if I could manage it. But my sleeping from ascension symptoms is all over the place. So, you know, it's gonna take a while before I can do that. But even when I'm up, I don't. So maybe if I am up at that time, if I could just go out and watch the sunrise, that would be nice. My ideal wind down routine includes which one? The good one or the bad one? I think the positive wind down routine I have, obviously, for me, and I do it often, like I do it every day. I do it every other day, if not every day. And that's my meditations with energetic synthesis, or my own meditations, or just lying down, and also doing the microcosmic orbits. I love to lie down and do the microcosmic orbit. That really helps me just clear all the discordant energies on my own, and I love to like just lay in silence and let the dream walk in, you know, come in. And so that's definitely my favorite wind down routine. I also love listening to Sam's his little sleep album that he has. It's so cute. I think it's, what was it called? I'll put a photo up here, but it's, I forget the name because I listen to it all the time that I just don't remember the name anymore. But I love listening to his music and winding down like that. Other ways that I love to wind down, there are some negative ways sometimes, like watching TV, but I don't wind down, really, if I'm being honest. Like watching TV and eating, like obviously cuddling my partner is my favorite way to wind. I've never said partner. Cuddling my boyfriend is my favorite way, one of my favorite ways to wind down. So if you can cuddle a friend, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, you know, I think that's one of the best wind downs. Or meditate with them and then cuddle them. That is the best, you know. So one thing that helps me sleep better is, again, meditation, but the microcosmic orbit, and also clearing the blah 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 blah. So what is that? Gallbladder meridian axiotonal lines. So clearing those axiotonal lines really helps me sleep better because I don't have as much nightmares, not as many holographic inserts when I'm sleeping. So clearing the gallbladder meridians energetically with like aqua light, with 12D light. So clearing those meridians really helps me not have those nightmares, and I sleep much better. Other things, obviously, like when you've cleaned everything and you feel like good and you've meditated and you've just been good, it's easier to sleep. And again, back to cuddling. Cuddling helps me sleep better. And I love my essential oils. So like when I do my skincare, doing my skincare really helps me go to sleep. And my skincare is all like, you guys know I make skincare, so it's like all aromatherapeutic. So Magic Touch is my new one, which will be coming out soon, and I mean it. Like that helps me, and my facial hydrosols, like they help me really wind down, and the smells really, really relax me. So when I feel overwhelmed, I reset myself by doing this. myself by doing this? It's so hard to come out with one answer. But I'll just say, like, honestly, meditations. Like, my meditations and going inwards, you know, and journaling. That really helps me, like, get a handle on everything. So if I had to say, when I feel overwhelmed, I reset myself by doing this. Going for a walk and journaling. Like, going for a long walk and journaling is, like, the way. If everything else doesn't work, that's what works. Often of the time. So, I don't know, the crow's about. Anyways, so I hope you guys like this video. Please like and subscribe, and I will be making a lot more videos coming soon. And thank you, Earthing Oz, and thank you, DefenderShield. I think this has been a good experience because I was nervous, you know, how it was gonna go. It took me like so long. I've wanted to get these for years, and I haven't been able to. And I never like took the plunge, and I finally did, and it has paid off. Like, I'm happy with them, and I just can't wait till they come up with better ones where you can, you know, for making music, for like studio monitoring kind of headphones that are much better quality in sound than these ones, because they do lack in that area. They cannot be used for that. So yeah, I hope by supporting them now that in the future it opens up those possibilities, and they can create those headphones, the dream headphones that we need for our music production, and, you know, more professional avenues of working with audio. So anyways, I hope you guys like this video. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you. Bye.